Impact Wrestling presents No Surrender.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a qualifying match for the four-way #1 contender belt at No Surrender, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Boston, Massachusetts, Eddie Edwards.
Eddie Edwards trying to climb back to the Impact World Championship. A few weeks ago competed in the Golden Six-Shooter match. It was ultimately won by Rich Swann. Swann, 1 week from tomorrow, will compete at No Surrender for the Impact World Championship against Josh Alexander. Edwards trying to qualify right now. Earlier on this evening, we saw Steve Macklin defeat Rhino to qualify. Edwards would possibly join Macklin, Brian Myers, and PCO in the match at No Surrender.
And PCO, someone who's been looming heavy in the mind of Eddie Edwards for many, many weeks. Could they both punch their ticket to No Surrender?
Oh, baby! His opponent from Fort Mill, South Carolina, the redhead rebel, Heath!
Do you like movies? It's Oscar season again, and HDNet Movies is delivering the best 12 days of all time with Oscar-winning movies all day, every day, from March 1st through March 12th. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, The Cider House Rules, and The Graduate are just a few of the titles airing this March on HDNet Movies.
Well, we'll see here if the red-headed rebel can graduate himself into an opportunity to wrestle for the #1 contendership at No Surrender.
And listen, Heath obviously doing a good job of compartmentalizing after what we saw earlier on this evening. Steve Macklin beating Rhino with Heath's finishing move, the wake-up call, adding insult to injury.
Obviously trying to, a little bit of a bow shot there, cheap shot, playing a little bit of mind games, whatever you want to call it from Macklin. Clearly that's the level of frustration Macklin has, but right now Heath has one thing he needs to focus on, and that is Eddie Edwards, a former world champion himself here in Impact Wrestling.
Well, you talk about focus. How is Eddie Edwards able to focus on this, considering he knows that PCO could be waiting for him at No Surrender?
What do you, No Surrender? What do you mean? PCO could be waiting for him in the locker room, in the parking lot, somewhere in this building here. I mean, the man, the freak, has been wandering around the halls of almost every building we've been in, screaming the name of Eddie Edwards, obsessed with revenge.
And now Heath flies in the corner of the forearm. It was last year at the Sacrifice event that Heath challenged then Impact World Champion Moose for the title. Heath would love to get back to a title shot, obviously. And now, Heath off the apron levels Edwards.
It's not too often you see Heath go inverted, but that's what it means to Heath to get this opportunity at No Surrender.
He's a regular maverick. Heath's got the crowd behind him here in the greater Orlando, Florida area. Sends Edwards back inside, and now Edwards with a hip attack, and that's how dangerous Edwards can be. On the move.
And right back out to the floor. Like a torpedo, taking Heath down.
The two-time Impact World Champion, Eddie Edwards, laying out Heath. Talked about Heath having a shot at the title back in 2022. The same for Edwards at our biggest event of the year, Bound for Glory. Came up empty, trying to challenge Josh Alexander for the Impact World Championship.
Eddie Edwards has got a lot of pride tied up in that world title for a long time. He was considered the standard here himself for Impact Wrestling, the heart and soul of the company. Feels he deserves that spot. He should be seen in that light at all times.
A knee right to the head there by Eddie Edwards. And of course, we're all looking forward to No Surrender at Sam's Town Casino in Las Vegas a week from tomorrow. But don't forget, Impact Wrestling stars will be front and center, signing autographs and posing for photos with fans and collectors at the Sports Card, Toys, and Collectibles Show. There's a cover, shoulders down, and a kick out by Heath. That is set for Saturday and Sunday, February 25th and 26th. Head to ImpactWrestling.com for more information. Also, don't forget, still to come tonight, it's Slamovich versus Alicia. Earlier on tonight, Slamovich invited Mickey James to get a, quote, front row seat. I understand the Knockouts World Champion will be joining us on commentary later. And also in our main event, Kenny King, one-on-one with the #1 contender to the Impact World Champion, Josh Alexander. Rich Swann will be in competition.
No Surrender certainly shaping up to be one hell of a live event. Make sure you come check us out. And we're gonna find out who's gonna fill out that final spot in the #1 contendership match right here.
And No Surrender on Friday, February 24th. We've got 2 nights of Fallout from No Surrender on Saturday the 25th and Sunday the 26th, all at Sam's Town Casino in Vegas. Tickets are on sale now at ImpactWrestling.com. And Eddie Edwards abusing the bulk of the 5 count there. He's got to be careful he doesn't get disqualified. Then he wouldn't at all be going to No Surrender.
Now that's absolutely true, but the crowd here obviously none too pleased with Eddie Edwards, who's been spending the last several months trying to put the past behind him.
Cover to go to No Surrender and a kick out.
Trying to rectify his past so he can move forward in his life, in his career, with his family, with himself. And man, bringing home the Impact World Championship would go a long way to satisfying a lot of that.
Look at Heath firing away. Oh, nasty headbutt.
Took a little bit out of Edwards as well as, oh! The leg lariat from Heath opens the window.
Oh! Running knee strike there by Heath. Rushes into the corner, shoulder first to the midsection. Oh!
Heath had a moment there. Can he get it back? Edwards looking to turn it around, but oh!
Power slam! Got him up! Cover! Kick out by Edwards.
Incredible flurry there from Heath, who was in dire straits there for a minute. The red-headed rebel is fired up, though.
And now Heath measuring Edwards, thinking about a wake-up call. Oh! On a spine buster!
Great turnaround there.
To move on to Las Vegas, oh, and a kick out by Edwards.
Great move from Heath there. Sometimes it's hard to recover when you go for your #1 shot and it gets countered. But now Heath needs to find an opportunity for that wake-up call, or maybe going up top here, taking big risk for a big reward.
Oh, not too often we see this from Heath.
And unfortunately, in this case, shut down by Edwards.
And now Eddie Edwards going to the top turnbuckle to join Heath. Thinking about something big here.
Oh, they're going up, and up, and up. High rent district here.
And a superplex from Edwards.
But he's not done. Gonna follow it right up, looking for that Tiger driver. Got it!
Is it enough to go to No Surrender? Cover, oh, and a kick out.
And the face of Edwards says more than any words can.
Edwards looked like he got all of it. Maybe his positioning was what ultimately helped Heath kick out.
Or it's simply the heart and southern soul of the red-headed rebel keeping him alive.
Hold on, shoulders down. Heath nearly had Edwards.
How is Heath continuing here after the absolute punishment from Edwards?
Wicked clothesline from Edwards. And now Edwards, is it time? Thinking about, yes, going for it. Trying to set up Heath. Oh my, wait a minute, he's going for the die-hard driver. What the hell's going on?
I think we both know what's going on. That's a sign from above, or should I say below.
Oh, wake-up call! A wake-up call!
Is that it?
Cover! Heath is off to No Surrender.
Here is your winner, Heath!
The past continuing to haunt
time it's Heath who's able to capitalize. This time a wake-up call is a good thing this evening, and it works out for Heath.
And Eddie Edwards has got to be wondering when he will be. What is he pointing at? Oh, that's never good. Oh, he's here!
PCO!
And Edwards trying to talk sense into him, but no!
Oh, and Eddie Edwards trying to fight back against Perfect Creation 1.
And I don't think there's any talking to PCO. He's looking to punch a hole through the guts of Edwards.
And there goes Edwards. PCO. Oh! Levels Edwards.
PCO, who's been obsessed with getting revenge on Eddie Edwards ever since the last time we were in Las Vegas.
Was buried alive by Eddie Edwards.
Oh!
And now PCO drops Edwards.
We know what that reverse DDT often will set up. This PCO.
Oh, it's going to the top turnbuckle, and Edwards wisely rolls out of the ring. PCO is a part of the field come no surrender to determine a new #1 contender to the Impact World title. But PCO is obsessed with one thing, getting to Eddie Edwards.